Daniel Hackworth. I'm a full stack developer from Connecticut. I'm excited to share CoshAir with you. So CoshAir is basically my brainchild from my hobby of I like to do arts and crafts, especially like making costumes and all sorts of leather work and foam work. And I go to Ren fairs several times a year with my fiance, and we meet all sorts of super talented and just wildly creative people. And there's plenty of social media out there, general platforms, but we haven't really found a good place to connect all these artists together with people who are just interested in going and making a platform for places to learn. I know I personally have scoured the web all over YouTube and just Google Images or just Instructables, all these different places to try and find uh, how-tos and the best ways to do things. And I wanted to make a place where it could all be in one place. So this is CoshAir. I have a little bit of about that I put in, and it's got some pictures of my workshop and everything. So we log in, and it's basically a social media app for all this. So this is my feed essentially of who I'm following, and these are all like YouTube videos and then some just regular posts that they put in. And it's cool because they render numerically, so it doesn't all render at once, so it doesn't clog up the flow. And then in case someone didn't have any followers, there's just popular posts that have a lot of interaction, and then they're put up there, and then also events. So we can, and there's dark mode too. It's fun. Lots of features on my thing. But if I go into one of these events, this is one that Profile is a part of, and you can post in these events, see the other members, follow them, and it'll update real time. And then this is one of the cool features that I added. I had to learn how to use WebSockets and put them in. So these are like broadcasting in real time. If I'm on my phone right here, logged in on a different account, can't really see it, but I say, and it'll pop up right on screen. I can send back, and it'll pop up on screen as well. Kind of blurry. Anyway, so it's a super cool feature that took me a little bit to figure out. It was actually one of my stretch goals at first, but it was awesome. Let's see what else. So I can go on my profile and check out my posts. So I just have this one. I'll create another one. Now I can add YouTube videos or images. YouTube videos are very straightforward. I just drop in a YouTube URL, and it'll actually parse the URL out and make an embed URL, which is really cool. And this guy, I was able to make it so I could choose a file and go to like, let's see, if I wanted to just make a cool post, it's me and my fiance. And it'll pull up this Pintura editor I found, and you can actually go in and put on filters, draw on it, all sorts of stuff, fine tune, cropping, anything, and then press done, and it'll pop up right here. You can add a caption. And it'll show like a little preview of it. and I can post. So that's, and then these posts I can add comments. um, see what else. Events that I'm a part of, and then all my artists that I follow and people who follow me. There's some people on here who are actual like users, which is kind of cool. And I get some like beta feedback on what could be improved. So, I'll talk about that in a minute or two. But yeah, there's also the search capability to look up followers or people or events. There's all sorts of, it's super integrated and extremely, I'm very proud of this. I could say like, show it, and it'll pop up right there. But anyway, then there's the settings, and you could choose the files to change your profile picture. And then this was cool. I added this actually after, was to make your profile public or not. And that's for if you don't want your stuff to like show up unless someone's following you. And in the future, I'd like to expand on that and actually make it kind of like how Instagram has it. So you could accept if you want to have a follower allow you or not, and really add a little level of privacy to the account, to the project. And yeah, lastly, everything works on the phone, which is really cool. There's I can maybe see if this will work. Yeah, so this has all the phone doodads, and you can see everything pops up. Everything is completely uh, responsive. Yeah, log out. Let's go back to here. And lastly, just to go over my stack a little bit. I started it using a project that I made between phase 3 and phase 4 called Create Hackworth app. And that was to basically scaffold the project. And I was able to scaffold the front and back end. I put it in the front end, but it scaffolds the whole project and connects it together. I also used Supabase, Tailwind, and bcrypt to hash my passwords to keep everything like it's like just an SHA 256, kind of pretty standard encryption. And then yeah, Python Flask in the back, and Unicorn for yeah, production. Some problems I ran into was just asynchrony in the functions. I had to switch to using use context, kind of like same thing as Jack did. I hold my login authentication, I pull it from the cookie and keep it in a context so user info is available for the UI components. Then also I had to configure Vite to work and use a Supabase storage, so they let you cloud host images on their database. So I could store the pictures there rather than on the like public folder. So it'd be scalable. So if a lot of users are coming in and adding their pictures, it'll be stored on a separate database. Yeah. And then just integrating WebSockets was was a challenge. I had never done it before, and I put it in like the last week. I just learned how to do it, put it in. Yeah, so that's my whole project.